Hello, everybody! Was that scary? All right, so humans, I'm back! And this might be my last video for a while, so enjoy it while you can, because this room is going to be off limits for me. So, ladies and gentlemen, we got two, not one, but two things to talk about this fine day. Numero uno is the vocabulary. So there's a Mice and Men quiz in your Google Classroom that you need to take, and it has vocabulary. So some of you got the first round of words, so I'll go kind of fast, but you do need to write sentences. So please, I beg of you, make the meaning of the word clear in the sentence, okay? So I'll give you some examples right now. Don't use my sentences, they're mine! I have copyrights, and that would be an infringement on my copyrights. Okay, so here we go. Vocabulary. You should probably be writing these down, okay? I'm gonna start with morosely. There it is. In a sad or miserable manner, it's an adverb. So you would say, I jeez, I'm crow body. I morosely told my mom that the cat was hit by a car. She'd be all sad, be like, oh, mom, I can't believe it. Okay, so that's morosely. Slew, you've probably heard, like I slew 8 chickens, right? That's how you spell it in the present tense. So that means to kill, okay? Mottled, all right? Mottled, marked with spots or blemishes. So you can describe livestock this way. The mottled horse trotted across the field. You would know that that horse has spots, okay? Or you could say the sick man was mottled and covered in hives. Oh no, not the coronavirus! Sorry, I said not joke. Okay, so the next word is recumbent. Lying down or resting, okay? It's an adjective. So you would say the recumbent worker was yelled at for taking a break by his boss because he was lying down. He was taking a little snoozy woozy. Okay. So next word, drone. Now, this is not a drone that flies, okay, and takes pictures. This is a verb, and it's to talk in a low and monotone manner. So you could say, for instance, Mr. Wyckoff droned on and on during class, and I fell asleep. Okay, that's for you, Renee. So, ladies and gentlemen, I don't drone. I'm very exciting, but some people do drone. They talk in a low and monotone manner. It's a verb. Scrappy. Oh, I like this word. Scrappy. Used to describe a small and quarrelsome person. Ever hear of Scrappy-Doo? There's Scooby-Doo, right? Ruby. And his little sidekick, Scrappy, his little sidekick there, you know what I'm talking about? And Scrappy-Doo always goes, put him up. And he wants to fight everybody, okay? So that is Scrappy. If you can think of Scrappy-Doo, you will get this word correct on the quiz. It is used to describe a small and quarrelsome person. Who is that in Mice and Men? Gee, I wonder, who's Scrappy? Okay, last word for you this fine day is brusquely, in a harsh and snappy tone. Okay? You guys see all these words? You should copy them down. Write them down on a Google Doc and send it to me. You hear that? Write them down in a Google Doc and send it to me. All right, so there's the words. Okay, there's brusquely. So you would say the principal brusquely told the students that they had to leave the building. All right, hurry up and be quick about it, okay? So that's a brusquely. Okay, I'm not often brusquely, but I might say in a brusque manner, or I brusquely told, I won't pick on anybody, a student to put away their phones. Put away the phones. Okay, so the next thing to talk about is shifts in construction. You also have a quiz on this in the Google Classroom, okay? Shifts in construction. And that means you start a sentence or a paragraph in a certain tense or in a certain voice, and then you change it, All right, this was a problem when people wrote their big stories for me last year. They'd be in the present tense, writing in the present tense, and they would shift to past tense. That is a no. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, here we go. So the most common shift is indeed verb tense. All right, so here's a sentence that is wrong. Wyckoff eats lots of crunch berries because they're so delicious and drank some juice. Okay? Wyckoff eats lots of crunch berries and drank some juice. So, here we go. Ready? As you can see, Wyckoff eats. Eats is the present tense. Eats lots of crunch berries and drank. Wait a minute. Drank is in the past tense. So you see how that's a problem? So what you have to do is you have to change it. So Wyckoff eats lots of crunch berries and drinks. Okay, drinks some juice. And now you're in the present tense the whole time, and that is happy times. Okay, the next one is a shift in number. Okay, when a person feels sick, they should stay home, right? Especially right now in these crazy times. But wait, there's a problem. When a person, A is singular, right? When a person feels sick, oh no, okay? So really, this should be he or she, all right? When a person feels sick, he or she should stay home. Now, it is true that there are some people who are non-binary gender-wise, and it's okay to use they for that reason, but traditionally, that's how that would be. It's also important to realize how the verb, subject-verb agreement, singular is feels. If it was plural, it'd be when people feel sick, but a person feels sick. So you should know some pronouns, okay? It's a little complicated, but I'm gonna do some explanation for you. So these two pronouns, each and someone, are both singular, okay? So whenever you see each, you know it's singular. Like if I say each student needs to do their homework, right? Needs is a singular form of the verb. It's not they need to do their homework, it's each student needs. So this sentence is wackadoo. Each student wants their grades immediately. All right? So there's two problems here. Each is singular, so it should be each student wants. And technically, depending on your school of thought, this could be his or her. Okay? There is that non-binary gender thing. But each student wants his or her grades immediately. Okay, and last but not least, we have been working on parallel structure, so you kind of understand that. In a nutshell, everything should be an active voice. Active voice means the subject does something, okay? Johnny ate the gorgonzola beans. Gorgonzola. So you don't want to say gorgonzola beans were eaten by Johnny. It's just not as strong. So gorgonzola beans eaten by Johnny is passive voice. Johnny eats the gorgonzola beans is active. We like active. Now check out how wackadoo this sentence is. We played on the beach, we splashed in the water, and then ice cream was eaten in large quantities. Now, just from your incredible knowledge of parallel structure, you can see how we got all messed up. We had we played on the beach, okay? Subject, verb, prepositional phrase. We splashed in the water. Subject, verb, prepositional phrase. And then ice cream was eaten in large quantities? I don't think so. So how will we fix that? Let's see. We played on the beach. We splashed in the water. We ate ice cream at the shack, at the stand. How's that? Because it's a creamy stand. Okay, so not only is that parallel, but this is also in active voice. The subject is doing something, as opposed to ice cream was eaten by us. So I know that was a quick rundown, you guys. Read your packet. It explains it to you there. This is for week 2. This is your homework all the way until April 1st. All right? It's a long time. I miss you guys, okay? Hopefully we'll be back soon. This thing, who knows? But anyway, if you have any questions, feel free to email me. And my heart is with you and your families. My family? No, your families. All right, man. See you guys later. Peace.